ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. Thank you so much, dear devotees who are looking at us on internet. So we'll just get started in the interest of time. We have been reading from the second chapter of Bhagavad-gita and reciting, and we have come a long way up until verse number 28. So today's verse, so in all these verses, Krishna has been telling Arjuna about the imperishability of the soul and asking him that not to lament. We talked about the soul cannot be cut to pieces, burned by fire, etc., etc., etc. And then from the last verse and this verse, he has also been telling Arjuna that even if the soul gets killed cyclically, or is born and dies again and then born and dies again, then in that case also you should not feel any kind of lamentation over there. So now going into the 28th verse from here, avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny tatra paridevanā avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny tatra paridevanā. So there's a little bit of a tongue twister in the third line. So going slow again over here. Avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny tatra paridevanā. So again, repeating it because of the tongue twister there. Avyaktani dhanānyeva. So avyaktani dhanānya eva. Avyaktani dhanānyeva. Avyaktani dhanānyeva. Avyaktani dhanānyeva. Dhanānyeva. So I think if we put them a little closer, these two syllables, a little closer to each other, then that'll work nicely for us, right? So avyaktani dhanānyeva tatra paridevanā. So the meaning for this is avyakta-ādīni means in the beginning unmanifested, bhūtāni, all those that are created, the things in this material world. Then vyakta, manifested, madhyāni, in the middle, Bharata, or descendant of Bharata, avyakta, non-manifested, nidhanāni, when vanquished, like we say, uska nidhan ho gaya, right? Person died. So, nidhanāni, when vanquished, eva, it is all like that, tatra, therefore, ka, paridevanā, lamentation. So, avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni, vyakta-madhyāni bhārata, avyaktani, so we say avyakta. So look at this one. Avyakta-nidhanāny eva. So this nani got combined together and then becomes nidhanāny eva. So this is a tongue twister. Go slow on this one. Tatra ka paridevanā. So paridevanā is lamentation. So translation by Srila Prabhupada is, all created beings are unmanifest in their beginning, manifest in their interim state, and unmanifest again when annihilated. So what need is there for lamentation? So here, unmanifested, vyakta is manifested, unmanifested is avyakta. So avyakta-ādīni, adi means the beginning. So in the beginning, they're not manifested, in the middle they get manifested, and then in the end they are unmanifest again. So it's a cycle, so there's no need for lamentation here. Okay, so let me quickly check. Thank you, Sulika Mataji, for joining the call.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Krishna Dandavat Pranam. So I don't know why I'm seeing only you in the list, but here we are. So we started with Meera Mataji, and then was it Suleka or Priya who joined in between? I did not see.
Suleka Mataji.
Suleka Mataji. And then we have Priya. Okay. So now today I have a meeting. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'll have to leave their meeting. So we will go on till 6:50 or 52, like that. Okay. So let's spend the time and pronouncing it and learning how to pronounce it. So we'll start with Meera Mataji and with the breaking of these words, right? So I'll do that. Avyakta-ādīni. So there's a di, emphasis on this di, I, and less emphasis on this one. Bhūtāni, vyakta-madhyāni, bhārata, avyakta-nidhanāny eva, tatra ka paridevanā. And paridevanā is lamentation. Okay. Now go ahead, Meera Mataji.
Avyakta-ni, avyakta-ādīni, bhūtāni, vyakta-madhyāni, bhārata, avyakta-nidhanāny eva, tatra ka paridevanā.
Yeah, so then the last line, the ta and the tra are both soft. Not tatra, it is tatra.
Okay, tatra. Tatra.
You see the Hindi word on the top? Tatra. You see this one?
What tatra? Oh, okay, okay.
Tatra. Okay.
Tatra ka paridevanā.
Devana. Right? Paridevanā. You see here also it's simple. Paridevanā. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Suleka.
Avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata.
Bharata, soft A. Soft.
Bharata avyakta-nidhanāny eva, tatra ka paridevanā.
Very good. Priya?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva, tatra ka paridevanā. paridevanā.
Very good. Suruchi?
avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānya tatra paridevanā.
Very nice. Okay. Meera Mataji?
avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bharata avyaktāni nidhanāni tatra paridevanā.
Na.
Na.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Surika.
avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānya tatra paridevanā.
Very nice.
Avyakta-ādīni.
Not tha. Yeah, it is the.
Avyakta-dīni.
Ta. Say titli. Titli ta.
Tha.
Not tha. Tha thali. Ta.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Ta.
Avyakta-ni.
Ta. Not tha. Not tha or tha. It is ta.
Avyakta-nidhāni. Is that correct, Mataji? Avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bharata avyakta-nidhanānya tatra paridevanā.
Okay. How did you pronounce this one? You pronounce it correctly, by the way. This one.
Tra.
Tra, right? So you are saying ta, right? So tra, ta and ra, tra, right? The same way I want you to pronounce this ta, bharata and not bharata. So you have to distinguish between tha and ta, always.
Ta.
No, it is not tha, it is not tha, it is ta, as you said in tra.
Ta.
See here,
Okay.
you're saying tra, right? You're using the word ta, you're using ta and ra. Right? So similarly, see this also as ta. This is ta and this is tra. It is not tra. It is not tatra. See how you're pronouncing this is tatra. There has to be some difference between the two, right? Here. So you see?
Ta. Okay.
Mataji, like tu.
Yeah. Do you say tum, Mataji? Yeah, that's a good example.
Tum.
Yeah, tum. Yeah, see, that's why I was saying tu. Just similarly, you say ta.
Okay. Ta.
Yeah.
Am I getting it correctly? I can't even hear myself, Mataji.
Yeah, this time just tum is a very good example. Just as we say tum, similarly you say ta.
Ta.
Yeah, ta, and similarly
Am I
ta.
getting it? Okay. Ta.
Bharata,
Bharata.
Bharata, as you do in tum.
Tum.
Yeah.
Bharata.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hear yourself. Yeah, hear yourself because I hear you otherwise. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Priya Mataji.
Myself or Suruchi
Oh,
Mataji?
sorry, Suruchi, sorry.
Okay, Mataji. Avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bharata avyakta-nidhanānya tatra paridevanā.
Very nice. Back to Meera.
avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā.
Very nice. Okay. Sulekha.
avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā.
Very nice. Clear?
avyakta-dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bharata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā.
So one of the things which I wanted, when you are reciting things and you want to hear what you're saying, and I want this to everybody to practice this, is that you see on the ear there is this thing here, little portion,
Ah,
right?
yeah.
And we have on both the ears. So everybody take your pointer fingers, put them on that thing, that little cartilage or whatever it is, right? And gently press it so that it closes the ear. Don't press it now. Closes the whole of your ear, right? So then when you do that, gently press it, and then you recite the shloka. You will be able to hear your own voice, okay? Now for you to, all of you to practice that, first go on mute, okay? First go on mute, then press this thing, and then recite the verse, which I'm going to bring on the screen for you, okay? So here. Everybody ready? Cannot hear me because ears are closed. Go ahead, recite this. I'll give you a minute and a half to do that a few times, and then you'll be able to hear yourself very clearly. Okay, come back. Say something so that I know you're back.
Back, Mataji.
Okay,
Back,
good.
Mataji.
All right. Okay. How was the experience? Were you able to hear yourself?
Yes.
Yes, clearly.
Clearly, right? Yeah. So you can do that as a practice. Then you will hear. Okay. So who was there before we went into this practice? Who was reading?
I was reading, Mataji.
Okay, then Suruchi will go.
avyakta-dīni
Teeny. Where is the
dīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā.
No, but it is not paridevanā.
Paridevanā.
I used to do that. I also used to do that till I noticed one day that it is wrong. It is paridevanā and not parivedana.
Yes, Mataji.
See, look at the Sanskrit on the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now we'll go for the next 4 minutes that we have here. We'll go full blown. Avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā. Okay, Meera Mataji, go for it.
Avyakta-dīni Dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāni eva
No.
nidhanānya eva tatra ka paridevanā.
Okay, very nice. Go ahead, Sulekha.
avyakta-ādīni bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānyaiva tatra ka paridevanā.
Tatra paridevanā. So now in this line, if you are, because one of the things is try to, I have put a lot of space over here because I want you to recite this together. Avyakta, you have already done that. You have done vyakta in the above line. You have to say avyakta, and then nidhana, right? Nidhana. So soft I, soft A, and then a harder A. Everybody say nidhana.
Nidhana.
Nidhana, right? So nidhana, nye, say nye,
Nye,
and va.
nye, va,
Nya-
neva,
avyakta-nidhanānya
Yes, you got it.
neva,
Tatra paridevana.
tatra ka paridevanā.
You got it. Okay. Priya Mataji.
avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānyeva tatra ka paridevanā.
All right. Let's go to Suchi Mataji.
avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā.
Very nice. One more time, Meera Mataji, for the last time.
Avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanāny eva tatra ka paridevanā.
Yes. If you're using the E over here, ne, then this will just be a va.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Niya eva.
Tatra ka okay, good. Sulekha Mataji.
avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānyeva tatra ka paridevanā.
Yeah. If it's sometimes difficult, you don't rush over it. You go actually slow to get right this one, right? Okay, Priya Mataji.
avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānyeva tatra ka paridevanā.
Very nice. Go, Suchi.
avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānyeva tatra ka paridevanā.
Very nice. And so for all of you, vyakt and avyakt. It is not avyakta. See the difference? Vyakt and avyakt. So all together, let's recite for the close.
Avyakta-dini bhūtāni vyakta-madhyāni bhārata avyakta-nidhanānyeva tatra ka paridevanā.
Devana. All right. Thank you so much for joining the class today. And just remember, next Friday, next Sunday, there won't be any classes because my engagement with Vyas Puja. But all of you are invited wholeheartedly to come and attend if you can. I'll send more details later during the day, when we are there. And so I'm actually going to one of the meetings for preparation for that. So take care, everybody. Vanchikalpatrubhyascha kipasindubhyevacha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Gopremanande Hari Hari Bol.
Gopremanande.